U.S. and Filipino soldiers surrender on Corregidor 1942 courtesy National Archives. The majority of the troops were offering from disease and starvation when they surrendered on April 9, 1942. They were forced to walk to their prison camp, some 65 miles away, under extreme tropical conditions with no provision for food, water, shelter, or medicine. Although Japan granted the Philippines its independence in 1943 as a part of its Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere program, Filipinos suffered greatly from atrocities inflicted not only on suspected guerrillas but on many innocent civilians. Pedro Serrano, a Filipino man with remains of victims murdered by the Japanese, Luzon, July 1945. In Los Baños, in the neighboring province of Laguna, elements of the U.S. 11th Airborne, in tandem with many Filipino guerrillas, rescued 2,132 Allied civilian prisoners on February 23, 1945. That's very same night after rescuers departed. The Japanese soldiers slaughtered approximately 1,500 civilians. Ruins of a church destroyed in Dulaglete, 1944. It was not until June 14, 1945 that the guerrillas of the U.S. Army Forces in the Philippines, North Luzon, were able to plant their hastily improvised flag on the steep ridge near Bisang Pass in the northern Luzon. They led the intense 4-month battle for the pass, supported by the elements of the U.S. 6th Army 33rd Division, 5th U.S. Air Force and Marine Aircraft Group 24. Even then, General Tomoyoki Yamashita, commander of the Japanese 14th Army in the Philippines, who had earned the moniker Tiger of Malaya for his swift conquest of Malaya and Singapore, did not surrender until September 2, 1945. Jose Cabalfin Calugas was born in Barangay Tagsik, Leon, Iloilo, Philippines on December 29, 1907, the oldest of 3 children. Young Calugas lived a modest life in the farming community, but lost his mother when he was 12 years old. At the age of 23, he joined the Philippine Scout, a special unit comprised of Filipinos who would serve under the occupying American forces. He went to Camp Seal, Oklahoma, where he went through basic training and then on to artillery training. After completion, he was assigned to the 24th Artillery Regiment of the Philippine Scout and posted at Fort Stolzenberg, Pampanga in the Philippines. He married and started a family and was eventually assigned to the 80th Artillery Regiment. Calugas was a part of the infamous Bataan Date March, which he survived and spent nearly 8 months camped on Donel, where his malnourished body was frequently beaten. In January 1943, he was released to work for the Japanese in a rice mill. While there, he secretly joined a guerrilla unit, at first spying on the Japanese, and then escaping in October of that year to join the unit in its fight against the occupation of his homeland. When the American forces landed on Luzon in January 1945, Calugas and his unit increased their attacks, including an assault on a Japanese unit stationed at Karangalan.